It's cold, it's February, we're still in lockdown. We could do with some good news, eh? Well, I'm going to be the bringer of great joy because I'm about to tell you that the charity sector is better than Tesco's at digital income generation.
You what?
Better than Tesco's.
Oh, you crazy?
Better than Tesco's
You cannot be serious!
at digital income generation. I'm serious. It is. Let me explain. You may have seen the recent report from Blackbaud that says that online represents only 4.3% of the total money raised in the UK charity sector. Ooh, that doesn't look too good. We all thought to ourselves, that's quite bad. Best not be telling our CEOs or trustees that. Let's keep that quiet. In fact, it gets worse when you discover that it's been about that level for the past 8 years. Now, I'm an inquisitive sort of a person, and I do like to go against the trend a little bit, but there's something about that number of 4.3% that just doesn't make much sense to me. It just doesn't match up with mine and my peers' lived experience. Let's look at all the money that I have donated to charity in the past 12 months. This could be telling, eh? There were 3 charity memberships, the RHS and RSPB. They were direct debits set up years ago, but I joined English Heritage last summer on their website. Then there was the gift to the Comic Relief Children in Need COVID appeal, text message, a couple of small test donations to a small client, again text messages. I subscribed to the postcard from Paddington product from UNICEF, via an advert from Facebook. I gave to Give Kids the World Village, again via their website, and I sponsored a few friends via Just Giving. One for NHS Charities Together, one for the Royal National Orthopaedic Hospital, and one for the Big Cat Sanctuary. There was a gift-aided ticket on the Isle of Wight Steam Railway, booked during my summer holidays. On their website, I donated to Streatham Common Pools as part of my video on charity totalisers. And finally, a donation to 4 Paws as a Christmas present for my mother-in-law. In total, 16 different charities donated to. A total of £710.38 donated, of which £534.38 was donated digitally or online. To put it another way, that's 75% of all my donations last year made digitally or online. Am I such an outlier that I'm nearly 20 times more likely to give digitally or online than the average person? I don't think so. So how can this figure quoted by Blackbaud be so low? Well, let's take a closer look at it. This chart makes it look like we raise almost nothing online. But data published by Larkow Consultancy in their most recent UK fundraising benchmarking report show the breakdown of charity income is thus. 31% of income is legacies, 22% trust income, 8% grants income, and 9% corporate income. The Blackbaud figure of 4.3% for online giving includes money raised by all fundraising sources. It includes legacies, trusts, corporate income. But should we really be including these income streams in the chart? I don't think we should. By their very nature, they can't really be digital or online. Is it possible to get a digital or online legacy? I don't recall ever coming across a dead person bequeathing their house to a charity via a text from the grave. Have Esme Fairbairn moved to a text application process? And do corporate pitches just involve us making a few videos on TikTok these days? No, they don't. It's kind of unfair to include these income streams in the overall chart. But by including them, we completely skew the figures for money raised online and push it right down. So let's re-look at those figures, but this time we'll take out legacies and trusts, grants and corporate income. When you remove those, the figure for the percentage of money raised online goes right up to 15%. But I actually think it's probably even higher than that. So let's go back again and look at the income streams that we have included in those figures. Major donors, individual giving, community, events, and in memory. So let's start with community and events income. When did you last complete a paper sponsorship form? 15 years ago? 20? Since Just Giving appeared on the scene in about the year 2000, pretty much all sponsorship for events has come online. It's really only kids at school who do paper sponsorship forms these days. It's got to be close to 90-95% of sponsorship income is generated via online giving websites. But let's be conservative and assume that just half of community events income is raised via online giving websites. That means that at least 19% of all of our fundraising money is being raised online. But now let's add in some individual giving money. I'm going to be super conservative here and suggest that only 1/10 of individual giving money is raised online. If we add that to the community events income raised online, we get close to 1/4 of all our fundraised money being raised online. Now that's a very different figure, the figure quoted by Blackbaud. Now, I've made a few assumptions in my calculations here, but I have been conservative and I'm reasonably confident that most charity fundraising departments would see similar percentage of their community event and individual giving income raised digitally and online. But how does this compare to Tesco? Well, according to Statista, the total value of the UK grocery market is a whopping £192 billion a year, of which Tesco have 27% market share. Looking specifically at online grocery sales, Mintel estimates that the UK online grocery market is worth about 12 billion, of which Tesco is the largest provider with 30% market share. That means Tesco's online sales represent 7% of their total grocery revenue. You never hear anyone in our sector saying, oh, those people at Tesco's, they're rubbish at online, aren't they? Only 7%. Yet in my estimation, the charity sector potentially raises 4 times the money as a percentage of income than Tesco. We need to stop thinking we're terrible at digital and online fundraising. We're not. If we're bad at anything, it's that we're bad at recording our online or digital income. We need to move away from thinking online is just income via that big red button on our homepage. We don't judge our individual giving teams on how much money is posted through the letterbox of their head office, so why do we judge online in that way? Anyway, that's the good news. We are 4 times as good at digital as Tesco. That should bring some cheer to us all during these dark times of lockdown. Every little helps, eh? If you've enjoyed this episode of Fundraising Tube, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the notifications button if you'd like to be informed every time I post a new video.